Hello everyone and welcome to this lecture about Introduction to MRCP Part 1 UK Examination. So in this lecture we are going to discuss a little bit about what MRCP Part 1 UK exam entails. The MRCP UK Part 1 examination is an entry-level exam accessible to doctors with a minimum of 12 months postgraduate experience in medical employment. It covers a broad range of topics to ensure the level of knowledge acquired by the candidate is appropriate to the physicians at the beginning of postgraduate training in the United Kingdom. MRCP UK tests the acquisition of a representative sample of medical knowledge, skills and behavioral aspects as specified in the United Kingdom Specialty Training Curriculum for Core Medical Training or Internal Medicine Training (IMT). Part 1 is the first component of a sequence of assessments intended to match the progression of trainees undertaking the Core Medical Training or Internal Medicine Training Program (IMT) in the United Kingdom, adding unique information and building on previous assessments. Details about this exam is available on the website www.mrcpuk.org/mrcpuk-examinations/part 1. Knowledge is an essential base for the practice of clinical reasoning. Knowledge is vital as a basis for learning during postgraduate training to develop understanding of the disease processes and their treatment. Building on knowledge of basic medical science gained in undergraduate education. The purpose of Part 1 is to test knowledge and understanding of common and important disorders, as outlined in the UK curriculum, as well as clinical science. Knowledge and understanding of UK national guidelines is also required. Success in the Part 1 indicates you have managed to retain the knowledge acquired during undergraduate training, but that your knowledge of medicine has expanded and kept pace with developments that have occurred since graduation, and continues to provide an appropriate basis for clinical decision making. Part 1 is a valuable milestone during training and helps to prepare you for the more challenging Part 2 written and clinical examinations. Clinical science forms the basis of all medical practice, and so it is an important component of the Part 1 examination. Wherever appropriate, clinical science questions will include a clinical STEM, although this will not invariably be the case if such a STEM would not be justified due to nature of the question. Part 1 UK Online Examination. In 2020, the Royal Colleges introduced an online version of the Part 1 examination, which is taken using a proctoring service. This is available for candidates within the UK and Republic of Ireland. Delivery is the same as in the center-based exam in terms of content and format, so you should prepare in the same way as you normally would do. Details of the Part 1 format can be found on the website of the Royal College exam. How it works. The exam is taken either at home or in a quiet office space via the Surpass assessment system, where you will be monitored by an online invigilator in real time, referred to as a proctor. Will also be recorded and footage will be held to review later if needed. Your IT setup. You will need a PC or a laptop with audio enabled and a microphone in order to sit a remote invigilated test. You must also use the latest version of Google Chrome. Chromebooks, iPad, tablets, and mobile phones do not meet the requirements. Lenovo Leopards also may not be supported. Lenovo IdeaPads will not be supported. If you are using a desktop PC, you will need a separate movable webcam. You can use the following websites to check your equipment is working correctly. The websites are given on the Royal College of Physicians website and should be checked whether the microphone and webcam are working or not. Prior to the examination, you will receive 3 sets of emails. The first set will consist of 2 further emails, one for each paper, containing a link to perform your system check. It is recommended that you complete the system check 48 hours in advance of your exam. You will be sent another set of reminder emails for both papers if you have not completed your checks. Once they have been completed, you will be sent your final set of emails which contains a link to your exam. Again, you will receive 1 email for each paper. Before the exam, ensure you are using the latest version of Google Chrome. You can find this information by navigating to Help and Next about Google Chrome. You must also enable pop-ups. To do this, go to Settings, Site Settings, Pop-ups and Redirects. Add this website surpass.proctorexam.com to your list of websites that allow pop-ups. If you encounter any technical difficulties, you can access chat support in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. For more information on setting up your equipment, please see section 2 of the Candidate User Guide. For details on how to set up your equipment for your exam, you can watch the video on the Royal College website. Taking the exam, let's continue further. Before you start your exam, you will be required to complete a number of checks, including an ID and environment check. These will normally be completed within 10 minutes. Please be assured that your exam timer will only start once you have started your exam. Your proctor will guide you through this process. The third email you receive will contain the link to your exam. You will be sent a separate email for each paper. Before each paper, select Launch Your Exam Now and follow the proctored exam on-screen instructions. Press Next Step once you have completed each step. If you encounter any technical difficulties, you will be able to access online chat support. You will find this in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Bathroom breaks are allowed if necessary. If you do take a bathroom break, please message the proctor first. You do not need to wait for the proctor to reply. The exam clock will not be stopped. Finishing the exam. Once you have finished the exam, select Complete the exam within the Open Proctor exam and then close down the Systems menu. You do not need to wait for the full 3 hours to be up. Exam regulations. Specific rules have been introduced for this exam. To avoid being interrupted by invigilators, you should sit the exam in a suitable environment where there will be no disruptions. Any of the following violations will be recorded by the invigilator and reported back. Looking at a mobile phone or a tablet, wearing earplugs or earphones or headphones, wearing any clothing with the ability to hide materials, for example a hooded jumper, wearing sunglasses unless permitted by medical reasons or smart glasses, wearing a watch. Continuously looking around in any direction, leaving the room without permission from the invigilator, looking at hands or wrists, accessing web pages, accessing other applications such as Word, Excel, or Microsoft Windows Explorer, taking streak shots of exam content, other people entering the room, talking to anyone outside the room, using multiple screens, using a calculator, textbooks or notes in exam enrollment. Blank paper for note taking may be permitted, but should be destroyed at the end of the exam. Using a calculator, room is too dark, webcam on PC, laptop, angled up or having face up secure, smoking or vaping. These are some of the websites where we can find the details of the exam regulations and the procedures. This again, continuing, different examinations are available on the website: scientific certificate examination, examination component procedure, etc. So this is again a website where a format of MRCP examination is provided and can be taken free of cost. So here's some of the distribution of the questions according to specialties. Cardiology usually will have 14 questions, clinical pharmacology and therapeutics will have 15 questions, clinical sciences 25, dermatology 8. Endocrinology, diabetes, metabolic medicine 14, gastroenterology, hepatology 14, geriatric medicine 8, hematology 10, infectious diseases 14, neurology 14. Oncology 5, medical ophthalmology 4, palliative medicine and end-of-life care 4, renal medicine 14, psychiatry 9, respiratory medicine 14, rheumatology 14, making a total of 100. Should be taken as an indicator of the likely number of cell, molecular and membrane biology 2, clinical anatomy 3, clinical biochemistry metabolism 4, clinical physiology 4, genetics 3, immunology 4, statistics, biochemistry 5. Completion of application and payment is also given in the next slides. You may have to send your primary medical qualification directly to the Royal College of Physicians so that they can verify it and also issue you your unique RCP, Royal College of Physicians code. Photocopies or certified photocopies should be sent, and they may be authenticated by one of the following: issuing university or medical school, British consulate or British consul outside the United Kingdom, British Embassy, British High Commission, candidates on Embassy, High Commission. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you found the lecture useful. Hope to see you in the next lectures. Thank